Umama pangia festival.
Terminal banga testi. Umesahau terminal sebelum banga testi. Yo wika uyani. Send the file. But save was a file name. Really, this is the control file. Nice. File was on save. You know, file remember there. No, but there was options was user generator. File save. Location. What's I getting for damage? One coming from Kawin. Yeah, they went in a fight. Pamamba. Name, I can name. Pamamba. Everybody put it. Oh, thank you. Somebody, yeah. Never seen.
evening. I grew up in South Africa. That's where I still live. I enjoy it. Grew up there during it's known as apartheid. For those who know, apartheid is a law in our country that made it legal for black and white people to interact with one another. You know, this was against the law. And so this world was awkward for me growing up because I grew up in a mixed family. With me being the mixed one in the family. My mother's a black woman born in South Africa. That's one of the languages with the clicks, Xhosa. So a black woman. And then my father's Swiss. But they didn't care. They were mavericks, fighting the system. My mom was arrested being with my dad. She was fine. She would get thrown in prison for the weekend. But still, she'd back and she's like, "Woo, I care, I don't care. Woo, come tell me who to love. I want a white man. Woo!" Crazy, my mom. It was crazy, you know? And my dad was also like, well, you know, child. So he was in. And so they got together and they had me, which was illegal. So I was born a crime, which is something I don't think they ever thought through, because as a family we couldn't live together, you know? Like in the streets we couldn't be seen together. My father would have to walk on the other side of the road and he could just look at me from far, like a creepy pedophile. Or like a pedophile, I say creepy. Like a pedophile. Because creepy implies there's some sort of business, you know? There's no classy pedophile, there's no need. No, like, afternoon, ladies, afternoon. No, just browsing, just browsing. It's very classy. No, pedophile. And mom could walk with me, but if the leash showed, you'd have to let go of my hand, drop me, and act like hers. Every single we weren't supposed to exist as a family. So my mom would it was like a little game we played. Police would be like, woo! She'd be like, oh, I don't know. No, it's not mine. It's not mine. Oh, no, I don't know. It was horrible for me. It's like a bag of weed. It was a tough. And outside of being light, just that being light, I was different. People mocked me, gave me names like mixed breed, half caste. I hate that term, half waff. Or twice as nice, you know. People give you weird names. I just wanted a cool name. I wanted to be black, to be honest. That's all I ever wanted. Especially since one day growing up, I met an American. And he was shocked that in South Africa we had all these titles. And he said to me, he said, well, you know, Trevor, you got out to America, the label you was black. Really? He was like, oh, hell yeah. Chisel my nizzle. I had the walk, I had the talk. I was so black, I was even laughing. I was like, ha, 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 ha. Oh, my man. Oh, this you? This you? Ha, ha. It's the cool thing in the world. Blackens are so make you feel good about yourself by asking if you are you. It's magic. They just hey, yo, this you? This you? No, I'm real, man. And you'll be like, yeah, yeah. And I was super back. I was loving it. Until this guy walked up to me. I don't know it. Didn't even know me. Tapped me on the shoulder in the airport like, ¿qué? No, ¿qué pasó, güey? Que lo de que eso, que lo eros, ¿no? ¡Ya llegamos, pi! ¡Ya llegamos! I said, what? You talking to me? I said, yeah, you, man. I'm just saying, we made it, baby. We made it, eh? Now that we're here, our time, we're going to stick together, hombre. Our time. 18 hours of flying and I wasn't black. I was Mexican. Mexican. So I started learning Spanish. If not, why not? And then I've also started learning German. I learned German to connect with my father. You know, lost contact with him for many years because of apartheid. And so now we're starting to learn each other, which is taking time, but we're doing it slowly. I think the language will help me, you know, because I don't think he's proud of me. He loves me, but I haven't earned his pride. I think partly because of my job. As a comedian, I don't rank that high in the world of German anythings. Comes across in the small conversations, you know. Like one day we're having lunch, my dad looks at me and he goes, so Trevi, what do you do now, eh? You got a job, do you work? I said, yeah, Dad, I'm a comedian, stand-up comedian. He's like, ah, yeah, so the clown, eh? Yeah. No, whatever. German's holding me back. You know, I dream of impressing him with his language. I'll get to his house one day. He'll welcome me at the gate like, "Ah, clown boy." I'll be like, "Guten Tag, Vater." It's epic. It's got that feeling. So I've started learning. I learn in different ways. You know, to watch German movies, play German speeches on my iPod when I sleep. Your brain remembers things you don't even know. It's beautiful. The only hiccup was, turned out I downloaded some of Hitler's. It's not like Google warned me, don't judge me. Google wasn't like, "Oh, not those ones." No, it just let me download everything. And so I learned some of his nuances, not his philosophies. It's just, I've been told that when I speak German, sometimes I sound distinctly Hitlerish. Which I found out in Germany, which is not the best place to find out that you've got Hitler vibes. Would have rather found out at home. And it was actually, it's funny now, not so much then. I was in Cologne, Germany, beautiful area. I'll never forget, I was walking around and I went into like a little sandwich shop, you know, like one of those Subways where you make your own sandwich. And I walked in, the woman was really nice to me. She was like, "Guten Tag, kann ich Ihnen helfen?" And I looked at her and I thought, confidence, Trevor, confidence. I said, "Guten Tag, ich will ein klein Brotchen haben, bitte schön. Das schwarze Brotchen mit der Käse und das Schinken, bitte schön. Und gib für mich auch die Salami und ein Pepsi-Cola trinken, bitte." And she shut herself. I'll never forget the look in her face. She went pale. She looked me straight in the eye and she said, "Der schwarze Hitler," which means the black Hitler. I was so happy. Yeah, because she said Hitler, but at least she said I was black. You guys been fantastic. Thanks for having me.
Mpuse muntu okugulisha space ya mu computer use video drive abadde ndi 698 abadde ndi 367 tinga bangi ogulisa space nezo tinga wange fando onyezere hard drive ina pamoja na wewe na tinga bangi ndikubita computer then tudulira tulinga tubili control panel or control panel items, then administrative tools, then turn over turn over and drive then with our computer management.
Stream ya usilamu ya phone ya hiyo sanguza stream ndugu zala
Sibanga record ili live mimi Gimana boleh kasih live?
Ndumva voice.
Ini usan di jalan kalau ada apa? Kau kan terus network ili live apa? Ando bang broadcast live. This is by you. Dan bang computer. Darah ni sekali gua jangan terus bang kasih je mau boy di sana bang bang je. Nomor zo itu macam kan. Dari kat bang kasih ni guru. Mana balik ke event kita nak lagi. Kubang bang broadcast live.
Stream.
Anu kemana yang kumpul.
So this is a think tank building it. That's why they got carrying bamba much. Getting building. I just want to say that